Well, I think it was just the basic things that Lenny was teaching about knowing your instrument, so you don't have to worry about, you know, can you make this tune or nothing. In other words, so you're not always playing at your absolute level of competence, and not quite that competence, maybe having a little in reserve that you, in case you need it for a spot, you can get through that spot and not get hung up, technically, you know. And that comes from just going through a lot of basic stuff like scales and chords and all the keys, all the majors, all the minors, no matter how long it takes, you know. And that's the one thing that Lenny wouldn't let up on was if you didn't get it all done this week, okay, do it again next week. And it could take months, and it did sometimes, you know. So we all went through that. And, uh, and also a certain thing that came from Lenny about being relaxed when you're playing, no matter what the tempo is. of, and all that comes from a certain sense of confidence because of knowing the instrument too, that you can be relaxed. And Prince had that sense of being relaxed. So Lenny emphasized that. And also, Lenny stressed a lot of very slow practicing. And I still do. And for like all the time I was studying with him, even learning the lines or anything like that, I hardly ever practiced it at a full tempo. My main thing was to get that thing embedded in my head so I didn't have to think about what it was. I just knew what the notes were. And you can only do that by very slow practice. And then once you get that in your head, then when it comes time to really perform, it doesn't matter what the tempo is so much. You can hear it. You don't have to worry about it. You know, may have a little trouble navigating sometimes one march tempos, but if it's not too fast, you can really handle it. But that comes from very slow practicing, in my opinion. And Lenny was very big on that with everybody. You know. And I know all those, we all did that. So I think it's mainly just a basic foundation of how you practice and what you practice. And the whole thing was to still be as creative and as individual as possible. So you weren't copying somebody else's notes, but you still had a certain feeling that was the same goal that you're trying to reach, of making good sounds and having it swing and feel good, and also the ability to listen while you're playing, to listen to people around you, because if you're really spontaneous, what the guy next to you is doing is going to affect you. If you're not listening to him, he may not affect you, but it's not going to be together the same way. So we all went through a period of Lenny constantly talking about listening to each other, and I know Lee certainly stresses that, and Warren also. So that really makes a big difference, and so all of that together, I think, makes it happen somehow.